Hi Leo, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today we're going to be getting you some messages. Before I do that though, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me, in through the nose and out through the mouth. You ready? Here we go. Okay, so let's just jump in and get your cards. Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords. All right, Leo. Looks like you're getting news of some kind. You might be learning something new. That's what the page tells me here. But could also mean that somebody's keeping an eye on you on social media. Might be keeping track, checking you out, see what's going on. I don't know. You do have the Lovers here, so Ace of Pentacles says that there's new money coming in. So yeah, it could be a promotion or a raise, could be a new job, could be anything. But there does look like there's new money coming in for you. Now we have the Lovers. And for some reason, I'm feeling like these Lovers feels like a choice. All right, so the Lovers represent a deep soulmate connection with somebody, a deep spiritual bond, right? Somebody who, you know, it is divinely guided to you. But sometimes the Lovers could be a choice between two. I'm kind of feeling like that with this, Leo. I'm kind of feeling like you might have a choice to stay with somebody that you're with or go with somebody new. Whatever you choose, the Wheel of Fortune's here, right? So if you're choosing to stay with the person that you're with, you know, I feel like your relationship's going to get better. But you are up in your head about it, and you're making it out to be a lot worse than it actually is with this Eight of Swords here. But again, if you're choosing to go with somebody new, the Wheel of Fortune's here, so luck is on your side, and you're worried about it. You're worried it might not work out, or you're worried about what the future holds, or you're worried about leaving your current situation with this Eight of Swords. But again, you're making it out to be a lot worse than it actually is. So I do feel like there's a choice here for most of you. And it doesn't have to be, but kind of really feels like that. So let's get some more cards. See where the story's going. See if we can get some more clarity. Five of Swords, Temperance, the Empress, and the Death card. Of course, they have to give me giving birth and something dying. Contradictory cards, but I think I get the feeling here. Yeah, there's conflict. You're fighting with somebody. Yeah, there's definitely conflict here. There's maybe that's why you have a choice, because there's conflict here. But they're saying, be patient. Things are going to work out. You're going to see it. You're going to understand it. The Empress says that, you know, you're stepping into your power. Some of you could be actually pregnant. Somebody could actually be giving birth. The Empress is all about fertility. All about living life passionately and fruitfully. So I feel like you're going to be stepping into this Empress mode once you figure out that you have the power to do that. But there is something coming to an end. There is something that's going to transform, something that's going to change. Change is coming. And it could be a choice. Like I said, it could be you leaving somebody behind that you're having this great conflict with for somebody new. Or It could be that, that time of conflict's over and, it's going to be like a rebirth, a transformation, something new between you and your current person. Just remember, Leo, the choice is always yours. They want you to have patience, though, because there is something new coming in. You have some news coming in. You're going to be learning something new, and that might help make your decision for you. And there is definitely new money coming in as well. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. So that comes under the conflict card. So they're telling you that they want you to release this conflict. They want you to, if it's a person that's causing this conflict for you, they're probably telling you here to surround yourself with positive people. Maybe you need to get rid of the negative. Not maybe, you do have to get rid of the negative. They want you to be in the positive. They want you to step in the Empress mode and realize that you have the power to be who you want to be. And things will work out for you. Cocoon of white light. Yeah. Rest in perfect love. Understand the oneness. So for me, that's just saying that you need some healing. They understand that. There's some conflict here. And they want you to do that. They want you to surround yourself in the cocoon of white light. See, source energy is pure white, right? That's how it shows up. It shows up as pure white light. And they're saying, at least in this deck, because it's the deck of the magical unicorns, that the unicorns carry source's light to us. So they're basically saying, ask your unicorn to place you in a bubble of pure white light, because it's so powerful and it's so healing. And if you rest in that, then you can feel God's love, and therefore it'll allow you to love yourself, and it will dissolve any feelings that you may have of separation or difference from source, right? So they just want you to sit in pure white light. They just want you to sit in love. They want you to know that you are loved, and you will continue to be loved by source. And they want you to love yourself. And they want you to surround yourself with people who will also love you. They want you to sit in positive. I feel like you've been sitting in the negative for too long. I feel like that's why there's a choice here. I do feel like there's somebody new coming in for you if you want it. Alright, let's get some more cards. Let's get a Divine Feminine card. Let's see who's working with us. We have Miraba. Bye. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So, Mira is an Indian princess, or was an Indian princess, way back in the 15th century. And she was married unwillingly. You know how they have those arranged marriages back then. And I think they still actually have them to this day. But anyway, she was married to a crown prince. And she was not happy about it because she felt that she was married to God. And she felt that God was her true husband. At least that's what she wanted. And her husband's family tried to kill her several times for defying the social customs and expectations of a wife back then. But she's always survived, and it was and she believed, and others believed, as the story goes, that the love for her God miraculously saved her over and over again. So basically, I feel like what this card is telling you is often without even realizing it, we make choices based on external expectations, on how we think other people will perceive our actions, right? And Mira, is all about doing what's right for you and no one else. So ultimately, only you can know what needs to be done or said. You know, you have this one life. That's not true. We have many lives, but in this time and space, right? We have this life, and it's not really all that long. I mean, it can be if we wanted it to be, but most of us humans don't know how to make that happen. Anyway, I know I'm off subject, but this card is just saying that you know what's right for you, even if others will judge you for it. She didn't care that she didn't uphold her wifely duties of a, crown prince. She did what she felt that she needed to do for God. So this is saying do what's right for you. You know, who cares what other people think? You know what you want. You know what's right for you. And stop, if it means leaving a marriage and you're worried that people are going to label you in some way, label you a failure or something, who cares what they think? What's most important is your happiness. And that was just an example. So it could be, I don't know what the situation is, but whatever the situation is for you, do what makes you happy. Do what feels right for you. Get some more cards. You must choose 2 kittens. Leo, are you going to choose the dark or are you going to choose the light? Are you going to do what makes other people happy or going to do what makes you happy? My suggestion is follow the light. Do what makes you happy. But this is your choice. This is your decision. I said you had a choice to make. You have to make a decision here. What's it going to be, Leo? What do you need to release? I don't know. Could it be whom you need to release? For some of you, at least. Let go of that negative. They want you to sit in the positive. They want you to know that you are love. And there's going to be chemistry with somebody. I said some of you could possibly get pregnant. There's a lover here. And whether this is the person that you're with and things are getting better, maybe the chemistry's coming back and you will give birth to something amazing and your old life, the hard times will disappear. It's transforming. Or you're letting go of what no longer serves you and you're allowing somebody new to come in that you're going to have amazing chemistry with. You're going to finally step into your power and get what you want. And you're going to let what needs to die, die. What needs to transform, transform. What needs to change, change. Okay. Let's get a Dreams of Gaia Tarot as your final card. Probably have to read from the book. Maybe not. This is the 8 of Air. And I think somebody else had this reading too. Had this card too as their advice card. This card's all about ego. This is about responsibility, consequences, cause and effect, memory. So we are creatures driven by our ego, and ego is in part our identity, the center of our consciousness. It is driven by our instincts and base desires. If our ego is wounded or we have been taught to fear where did I lost that? Defense mechanisms could be employed to protect us, right? So, I think that this is a challenging card because it symbolizes the need to look at your beliefs and your behaviors and question them. You know, are you hiding from an uncomfortable reality? Is it time to take responsibility for your thoughts, your actions, and your consequences? You know, is it a time to be humble and accept that you might have made a mistake or chosen a path or a belief that hasn't served you well? Don't worry about losing face by admitting your humanity. We all make mistakes. So this is an opportunity to take charge of your life. Embrace your personal power, right? Be that empress by learning from your mistakes so that you can grow and be wise and aware. Be humble and accept the truth that your ego is not always honest and that you are not always right. So, you're not defined by your mistakes, you know? They're lessons learned. So, don't get too down on yourself because you feel like you might have chosen a wrong path. That's what this card is saying. That it wasn't a wrong path, even if it didn't work out. It wasn't a wrong path because we learned from it. And now we're going to get something made better from it. So, let's get some charms. The moon's here. The moon's been coming out a lot. I feel like the moon is you being confused, not knowing what to do, what choice to make. I just feel like it's going to become clear. I feel like you're going to get some information. You're going to learn something new with this ruler and that page up there that's going to help you make the decision. And I do feel like you're going to allow something toxic to leave your life. You are at a crossroads right now. You have a decision to make. And that makes perfect sense, right? But for those of you looking for love, love could be coming in here. You got love and you got the key to your heart, or you got the locket. Somebody's going to hold that key. There could be a baby involved for some of you. Look at the baby's foot. Either that or that's saying, you know, just take baby steps towards your goals, towards your happiness. They want you back in balance, right? They want you back in alignment. They want you to sit in that white light of healing source energy so that you can be more positive. And you can do what's right for you. You can make the choice that you need to make. You know, you might feel like people are watching you and expecting you to fail or you know, seeing what choice you make and how you make it. But again, who cares? Who cares what other people think? You know, this is about you. And this is your journey and your life. And you get to have whatever life you want. You just have to grasp it. Go after it. Make it what you want it to be. You do have the Eiffel Tower here, so you could be traveling at some point here. And finally, you have my hummingbird. That's your last charm. For me, hummingbird is always somebody from heaven coming back to visit me. Whenever I see a hummingbird, I know that there's somebody here saying hello. So I think that you might have somebody on the other side who's nudging you here, supporting you with this, and helping you make this decision. Alright, Leo, that's all I got for you. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because that helps me, makes me very grateful, and I thank you so much for that. And until next time, love and light.